You died, didn't you? Not physically, but something deep within you, something vital, something full of hope. It's gone. There was a moment when everything you believed in, every truth you held close, shattered before your eyes. It wasn't just heartbreak or failure, though maybe that played a part. No, this death came from giving everything, your time, your heart, your soul, and being left with nothing but emptiness and regret. You trusted people who didn't deserve it. You gave loyalty to those who saw you as a tool. Then one day, it hit you like a punch to the gut. The world isn't fair, and those you trusted never really cared. And at that moment, a part of you, the part that held on to hope, died. But here's the truth, that death was necessary. The you that died was weak, too soft, too trusting. That version believed that if you just loved harder, tried more, or gave more, life would work out. But now, that illusion is gone, and with it, the chains that kept you bound to a false reality. Now you are free. Free from the lies, free from the belief that the world owes you anything, free from the false idea that loyalty would be rewarded. The version of you that died needed to go because the truth is harsh. No one was ever going to save you. The people you relied on were only there as long as you were useful to them. They were never truly there for you. You are alone now, but that's where your real power lies. When everything crumbled, when those you thought would stand by you vanished, you found yourself. In that abyss, when there was nothing left, you discovered something unshakable, yourself. That death of the old you wasn't an end, it was a rebirth. From the ashes of your suffering, something stronger emerged. You are not fragile anymore. You no longer need approval, validation, or love from those who couldn't care less. You are self-sufficient now. The person you are today doesn't need anyone's permission to thrive. They don't understand, do they? The ones who betrayed and abandoned you have no idea what they've created. They think they broke you, but in reality they've only built a force they can't comprehend. They thought you'd crumble under the weight of their deception, but all they did was ignite a fire in you. Now you are unbreakable. Nothing can scare you, nothing can stop you. You faced the worst, and now fear no longer has a hold on you. The old you is dead, and in their place, a warrior has been born. You don't need them anymore, nor do you need their validation. That's the greatest lesson, isn't it? No one is coming to rescue you, and no one else is responsible for your life but you. Once you accept this, you become unstoppable. You've learned not to wait for anyone to fix what's broken. You've learned not to depend on others for your happiness or your success. Now, it's just you, your strength, your willpower, and your determination. The people who hurt you thought they were destroying you, but in reality they set you free. They gave you the greatest gift, the chance to rebuild, reborn from the ashes stronger than ever. Yes, a part of you died, but in its place something extraordinary was born. Now you live for yourself. You don't need anyone's approval or acceptance, because you've found all that within. The death of the old you wasn't the end, it was the beginning. You've shed the weaknesses that held you back, the insecurities, the doubts, and now you are free to live the life you were always meant to live. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them whisper. Let them laugh. It doesn't matter. None of it can touch you anymore. You know who you are. You've fought the battles and survived the wars. And that's all that matters. You don't need their love anymore because you love yourself. You validate yourself. You approve of yourself. You died, but in that death you found life, true life. Now you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're creating your own path, writing your own story, and living life on your terms. They thought they were killing you, but all they did was make you invincible. They set you free. And that, right there, is the beauty of it. They didn't see it coming. They thought they had power over you, but all they did was ignite a power in you they couldn't have imagined. Let them live in their delusion. Let them believe they won. It doesn't matter. Because you and I both know the truth. The person they thought they destroyed is gone. And in their place stands a warrior who cannot be broken. You died, but in that death you were reborn, stronger and more powerful than you ever dreamed possible. So let them think what they will. Let them believe whatever they want. The old you is dead, but you've never been more alive. And here's the truth they'll never understand. At the very moment they thought they'd crushed you, they unknowingly set you on a path of unstoppable growth. You see, their betrayal, their lies, their abandonment, they weren't the end of your story. No, they were the catalyst. They were the match that lit the fire inside of you, burning away every limitation, every doubt, every fear. They were the spark that forged the unbreakable version of you that stands here now. They thought they were ending you, but what they don't realize is that you've only just begun. Because now you know the truth that life isn't fair, that people will betray you, that dreams sometimes fall apart, but none of that matters anymore. What matters is that through all of that you rose. You took the pain, the heartache, the loss, and turned it into fuel. You transformed every wound into a source of strength. And now you are relentless. They don't get it, do they? The ones who whispered behind your back, who laughed at your struggles, who walked away when you needed them the most, they have no idea what you've become. They thought they were watching your downfall, but all they were witnessing was the destruction of their own illusions. You are no longer the person who needed them. You are no longer the person who bends for approval, who begs for love, who waits for someone else to save them. That person is long gone. Now you save yourself. And that's what terrifies them, isn't it? The fact that you no longer need them, that you've become something they can't control, can't break, can't manipulate. They thought you would stay shattered, stay down in the pit they left you in, but instead you climbed out stronger than ever. You walked through the fire and emerged unscathed, scarred, yes, but each scar is a reminder of your resilience. Each scar tells the story of a battle you survived. And now, you wear them like armor. They can't touch you anymore. They can't reach you. You've transcended their small-minded games, their petty betrayals. While they remain stuck in their old patterns, trapped in their own illusions, you've moved on. You've risen above. And that's what they fear the most, that they have no more power over you. They can't hurt you because you've already been through hell. And now, nothing scares you. What can they possibly do to someone who's already faced the worst and come out stronger? Nothing. And that's the beauty of it. You've taken everything they threw at you and turned it into strength. They don't know what to do with that. They don't know how to handle someone who doesn't crumble, who doesn't break, who doesn't fold under pressure. They've never seen anyone like you before, a person who has been through the darkest moments and come out the other side. Not just surviving, but thriving. Now they have to face the reality that they didn't destroy you, they created something they can't control. They made you into the force you are now, and that force is unstoppable. Let them talk. Let them speculate. Let them wonder how you did it. Let them stay in the shadows of their own insecurities. You don't owe them an explanation. You don't need to prove anything to anyone anymore, because you've already proven it to yourself. And that's the only validation you'll ever need. You've faced the hardest truths, you've accepted the harshest realities, and you've come out the other side more powerful than you ever thought possible. You no longer live for anyone's approval. You no longer shrink to fit into their expectations. You've outgrown them, outpaced them, and left them behind. Now you're living life on your terms, writing your own narrative, unbound by anyone else's limitations. So let them watch, let them wonder. Let them try to figure out how you did it, how you survived, how you became this unstoppable force of nature. It doesn't matter what they think, because you know the truth. You know what you've been through, what you've survived, and what you've become. And that's all that matters. You're not just surviving anymore, you're thriving. You're no longer just getting by, you're rising above. And the best part, the people who thought they'd broken you, the ones who underestimated your strength, they'll never see it coming. They'll never understand how you transformed your pain into power, how you turned your suffering into success, how you used their betrayal as the fuel to build an unshakable foundation. But you know, and that's all that matters. You're free now, free from their expectations, free from their control, free from anything that used to hold you back. And in that freedom, you've found your true self. Stronger, wiser, more powerful than ever before. Let them think they won. Let them believe their lies. It doesn't matter, because the truth is clear. You didn't just survive their betrayal, you thrived because of it. You died, yes, but in that death you were reborn into something they can't break, can't control, and can never touch again. And now, with nothing holding you back, the world is yours for the taking.